to do international trade. Let me break it down for you.
International trade. What is international trade? It is an exchange of goods and services between countries. It helps economic growth and gives people more choices. For example, Malaysia imported face masks during COVID, and TikTok Shop brings in cheap items from China. Absolute advantage. A country has absolute advantage when it can produce more of a good than another country using the same amount of resources. Other than that, we have comparative advantage. A country has a comparative advantage when it can produce a good at a lower opportunity cost than another country, meaning that it is relatively more efficient. What are the advantages? It gives more variety and lower prices, such as Shopee and TikTok Shop, which they offer affordable choices. Next is efficiency and specialization, just like Japan, which focuses on cars. Lastly is mass production, equals to lower cost, just like Samsung product that they produce globally. Next is the disadvantages. Resources overuse. If Malaysia export a lot, the oil might run out. Next is overdependence. We rely more on Thai rice. Lastly is property theft. Fake Apple stores in China. So we must think global and act local, because we need to protect our local business by applying international trade.
So international trade is basically when countries buy and sell, right?
Exactly.
Now I understand. But what about protectionism?
I can help you with that, Iris.
Protectionism. What is protectionism? Protectionism is a government limits import to protect local industry. It helps local business grow, create jobs, and reduce dependence on foreign goods. There are many reasons why countries use protectionism. First, reduce deficit to the balance of payment. Second, increase in government revenue. Third, protect infant in industry. This is for the new industry that may struggle to compete with established foreign firms. We also have prevent dumping, which is dumping is when foreign producer sells goods below market price. Prevent dumping happens when government imposes an anti-dumping duty on imported cars such as BMW. Diversity the economy over depends on one sector is risk. Create more job opportunity. This is happen when local industry grow due to the protection. They hire more workers. We also use tools for protectionism. First, tariff. Tariff is a tax that makes import more expensive. Quota limits the number or volume of imported goods. Less supply means higher price. Subsidy on export. Government give financial support to local producer for export. Exchange control. Government limits access foreign currency, make it harder to pay for imports. Lastly, embargo, a ban on certain goods or services from specific country, usually done due to political.
Okay, so apparently protectionism helps protect the local job like Proton and the balance of payment.
Yes, exactly.
Wait, what is balance of payment?
Balance of payment is
or BOP for short. So these are our agenda. What is BOP? It is basically a tool that shows how a country interacts with the rest of the world in terms of money, like how much is coming in and going out. The BOP is a record of all the economic transactions a country has with other countries over the course of a year. It includes things like trade, investments, and money transfers, basically how money moves in and out of the country. There are two main parts. First is the current account. This covers things like exports and imports of goods and also services. Next, one-way transfers like foreign aid or money sent back home, and also income from wages and investments. Then there's the financial account, which includes investment like buying property or stocks, and it also records foreign reserve held by the country. There is a third part called the capital account. It's smaller, but it records things like debt forgiveness and transfers of assets like patents. It doesn't have a big impact on the BOP overall, but it is still a part of it. Now, if more money comes into a country than goes out, it is called a surplus. If more money leaves the country, that's a deficit. But even if parts of it don't balance, overall the BOP always balance because every transaction is recorded. So why is BOP important? Well, it helps show how strong or stable a country's economy is. It also helps the government make decisions on trade and currency policies. Plus, it affects exchange rates and whether investors see the country as a good place to invest.
Oh, I see. So basically, balance of payments is Malaysia's financial report card.
yes, you are totally correct. So guys, let's talk ringgit. Do you guys know the exchange rate affects how much our currency is worth compared to the others?
Oh, really? How does it work?
So basically,
What is exchange rate? Let's explore exchange rate, guys. An exchange rate is the value of one currency in terms of another. It reflects purchasing power and is shaped by trade and economic conditions. Exchange rates are influenced by inflation and interest rate, trade balance, speculation, and government policy. Economic output and money supply also play a major role. Country added one of three systems, fixed, floating, or managed floating. Each offer a different level of control and flexibility. Fixed system peg currency to gold or the US dollar. They offer stability but reduce flexibility and require difficult economic adjustment. Floating rate shift based on market force. They allow country more policy freedom but can cause volatility in currency value. In managed floating, central banks step in to influence the rate when needed. It blends the benefit of fixed and floating system. Exchange rate shape how much country pay for import and earn from export. They influence inflation, job, and investor confidence. A stable exchange rate support economic growth and effective policy making.
Honestly guys, international economics does affect all of us, even when we order online from overseas.
Exactly, and it affects when we travel too. Just like the $2 here is equals to 6 ringgit. So you guys, don't just memorize it, we need to understand so we can succeed our test.
Yes, let's go get the A guys!
Aha!